Hello, everyone. Thanks for listening to Wake Up, Look Up, a podcast where we connect events happening in real time to the gospel of Jesus Christ. I'm Zach Wyrog, and in today's episode, we're talking about young adults. We're asking them, are you okay? This is based on a Harvard Graduate School of Education study that came out actually in 2022. And the way academic studies go is they come out academically, get reviewed, and then come out publicly. So the data is kind of trickling out now. And in 2022, what Harvard found is that young adults, the age group from 18 to 25, is actually the age group that above all other groups isn't doing very well. In fact, in that age group in 2022, 36% of young adults articulated dealing with extreme anxiety. 29% articulated that they were struggling with depression. In fact, the numbers were so staggering, double that of teenagers, by the way, more than even elderly people who we might expect, some of whom are living on their own, to be feeling not great, that Harvard actually did this study again in 2023. What they found is not only was it still a problem, the problem was on the rise. In fact, in 2023, 54% of young adults said they were dealing with anxiety, and 42% said they were struggling with depression. Those are staggering numbers. In fact, so staggering that one of the researchers involved in the study actually says in the article that I read that we are not going to medicate or therapize our way out of this problem. In other words, he's saying this is a huge problem and I, as a psychiatrist, don't know what to do about it. It's a big deal. And that leads me to three kind of pastoral pieces of counsel that I want to give you. So here they are. First, if you have a young adult that you're in relationship with, someone in that age bracket between 18 to 25, you should check on them today. Because 54% experiencing anxiety, 42% experiencing depression means there's a high likelihood that the young adult in your life isn't doing as well as you thought, isn't doing as well as maybe even they said. A phone call, a text, grabbing coffee, even sharing with them that, hey, I just listened to a podcast that opened my eyes to the fact that being a young adult might be pretty tough today, might lead to a really great conversation and to a really healthy one that actually saves them a world of hurt. Second, consider that one of the reasons that young adults can feel so isolated is because each generation ahead of them has a way of looking back and saying, boy, life was easy when you were that age. The older we get, the easier we feel it was to be young, but it isn't easy. In fact, 18 to 25-year-olds are finding that as they're thrust into adulthood, they have more responsibility than ever, but fewer resources than ever. Homes cost more, food costs more, and they make less than they're ever going to make in their careers. Developing empathy means saying that whatever I remember what it was like from 18 to 25, perhaps my memory isn't up to date, and I've never been that age in this generation. Let's take a posture of empathy that says, tell me more. Maybe life is harder for you than I thought. And then third, if you are a young adult, listen, this is why God designed the church. When you're struggling with anxiety, depression, loneliness, feeling overwhelmed, not knowing how to manage money, not knowing how to pursue your career, churches are full of people who can help, ministries, programs that can help. Even here at CCC, we've got ministries that will help you with finances, with finding a job, making a friend, developing community. Don't be afraid to throw your hand up in the air and say, hey, how can the church help me? Where can I go to find the resources that I need? If you're a young adult, consider that the church exists for you. It's one of the reasons young adults have to go from thinking about church as their parents' church to saying, no, this is my church and it's here to help me. I need help. It isn't easy to be a young adult, but it's a lot easier when you have a community surrounding you. I always tell young adults, most of them don't need my help to find other young adults to hang out with. What the church offers is men and women a little bit ahead of you who love you, who can help you. So reach out, find help today to navigate an increasingly difficult world to be a young adult. Hey, thanks so much for watching this video. While you're here, we'd love to ask you to hit subscribe or to like so you get future content. If you listen to the audio version too, make sure you leave a review and a comment. That really helps. Consider sharing it on social media and helping us get the word out. And hey, while you're here, check out all the other content that Christ Community Chapel is putting out, including the videos that are around me right now.